Hi guys. So regarding suppressors, what is the deal with suppressors after July 1st? We have the FAQ from the Swedish police here, and they gave this out the 17th of June 2022. So let's go through this and the really hideously stupid shit that's in it. Okay, new rules is that suppressors are no longer classed as firearms, and this is pretty much what it deals with, and it will be treated the same way as ammunition, which means you don't have to lock them in your gun safe. You can keep it behind a safe lock, and the suppressor has to fit the weapon. You're gonna have to be able to put it on the barrel, on the muzzle of the firearm. If you can't put the suppressor on the muzzle of a firearm you have a license for, then you can't have it, basically. So they want you to bring your firearm to the guy selling you the suppressor, so you can check that the suppressor fits the firearm. So this is a check they want to be able to do to be able to sell it. So when you're gonna buy a suppressor, you're gonna have to bring your firearm with you. If you sold the firearm, you don't get to keep your suppressor. If you have it for something that you're not allowed to fire the firearm for example collecting, then you can't have a suppressor for the firearm without a special permit. And you can use it for whatever firearm, sport shooting, handguns, whatever. And you can use your old suppressors on firearms where you weren't allowed to use them before. For example, for hunting, you can put whatever on your .22 long rifle. While borrowing a firearm, you can borrow a suppressor at the same time. So if you're selling your suppressor, you have to check that the person has the right to have it, so firearms license for the purpose of shooting, and that it fits. And that he has it for like hunting or target shooting or whatever. And if you have a license for the suppressor, you have to say to the government that you sold it. If you want the license to be revoked of the suppressor you already have, you have to destroy your suppressor as well. If you're not selling it, you have to turn it into the police. I have no idea why this is. This is bullshit, but anyway. Just keep your license, I guess. And if the license says, well, you're only allowed to do X and Y with this suppressor, you can disregard that. That doesn't apply. And if it's broken and you want to destroy it, you can do it yourself and just say to the police that you have destroyed it. And you don't have to store it in a gun cabinet or safe or whatever. Same storage rules as ammunition. If you want to buy a suppressor from another country, you can do it the same way you do with ammunition. You apply for an import permit and then you go hog wild. If you want to sell a suppressor, this is the stupid part. Please listen to this. You have to have a permit, since it's counted as war material or whatever. You have to have a permit to sell suppressors now. From the Inspection for Strategic Products, ISP. So if you are a gun dealer and you want to be able to sell a suppressor, you're gonna have to have a permit to sell it from ISP. And you can't get a permit for the same way you can get a permit from the police for selling firearms. The police doesn't handle this. It is ISP. And here's, if I'm a gun dealer and I have a permit to buy and sell suppressors, what about me? Like all gun stores today, now you're gonna have to have the permit from the ISP. You're not supposed to put it in your lodger. If you already have suppressors in your lodger, you should remove them from that. The thing is, and this is just follow the rules or else. The thing is, ISP, the Institution for Strategic Products, will only give a permit to sell suppressors if it's for government agencies in Sweden. So if you're gonna sell suppressors to the military, you can get a permit from ISP. And not for any other reason. You will never get a permit from ISP to sell to civilians, since it's war material or strategic products. And this is stupid because magazines are strategic products as well. This is just something they just made up, basically. So what's happened now is you cannot buy suppressors in Sweden, at least not new ones. I guess you can buy used ones. So from July 1st, you cannot buy suppressors in Sweden anymore. You have to import it from another country. And you have to get a permit from the police to import it to Sweden. No gun store in Sweden can sell a civilian a suppressor. That is what this means. And this is bullshit. Write your representatives and tell them to sit and rotate on it. No, don't do that. But yeah, I don't know who thought up this bullshit, but yeah, bad luck. I have friends who has gun stores who have a lot of suppressors in stock, and they're gonna go broke now. This is a way to mess up firearms ownership in Sweden. A lot of gun dealers are gonna go broke now. So what happens is they came up with this bullshit a couple of days ago. The 17th this month. It is the 20th this month. And everyone has already ordered a shitload of suppressors. They have a gigantic inventory of suppressors, and they have a lot of orders for all of them. They were set to make a lot of money. Now they're gonna go broke instead. They can't sell their inventory. Yeah, that's what happened in Sweden right now. Fuck. Yeah, just wanted to get that out there.